Hey folks, a bit of a different video coming to you today. What I eat in a day, what I do today, what I drink, what I exercise, what I sleep. I've just had about 8 hours sleep and I'm starting the day with my water. So this was full. So I've had about a litre, maybe a little bit more of water this morning. That's a bit more than usual because I'm in a particularly humid, hot climate, and maybe having more than a litre in the morning is a bit more than I would have in a temperate climate. So I'm in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam right now, and one of the reasons why I've maybe shied away a little bit from doing what I eat in a day videos is because it's a little bit unfair perhaps for me because I'm surrounded by an abundance of tropical fruits and just fantastic vegan options which I know a lot of you out there won't have access to. But with that being said, let's go through the day together and I'll show you everything that happens today in terms of the eczema healing program. So for the first few calories today, I'm heading out to the market. Just gonna pick up a smoothie. I have options. I could go just to the fruit market and get a bunch of whole fruits, but I'm feeling like a smoothie this morning, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we're in the market now and I'm just gonna head through to where we can get some smoothies. So I just grabbed a smoothie, mango passion fruit smoothie, mixed, bit of ice, no milk. Good way to start the day. I've just checked out the fruit stands and there isn't anything super ripe at the moment. The mangoes are looking a bit green and the papayas are green. And I'm not here for long enough for them to ripen. So I'm gonna have to just stick to the smoothies for fruit today and get some rice, potatoes and all of that good stuff. So at this stage I just stopped off and had a look at the historic museum of traditional Vietnamese medicine, and pretty interesting looking at all the herbs and all the stuff that they use.
In the plant called, in medicinal plant world,
There's like 300 herbs here, and what's pretty interesting is they still use some of this stuff today.
So we display here. There's 300. But for now we have more than 2,000 medicinal plants.
The guy was saying that if you go to a hospital here, you actually have the choice whether you want traditional or modern day medicine. Interesting.
So
I'm just picking up some sugarcane juice. Gonna get them to fill my bottle up with sugarcane juice. Trying to save plastic. I forgot to bring along my bottle this morning to the market. So I got the nice lady to fill up my bottle with sugarcane juice. So good, so sweet, so sweet. That juice was amazing, and I'm still feeling pretty hungry, so it's getting on for lunchtime now, so I'm gonna head to a restaurant and get some rice and some steamed veggies for lunch. Let's go! I had a pedal that was making a funny clicking noise, so I just brought it down to the workshop. Have a quick look at it. So I just got back from the morning errands. As you can see, I'm sweating, and that's really important. We want to sweat a little bit each day. Obviously, I've got the upper hand here because it's so easy to sweat in such a humid climate. Just refilled the bottle again. So this is our bottle number 2 for 1.5 litres. So easy 3 litres a day, if not maybe 4 litres a day, easy in this heat and being reasonably active as well. I picked up these goodies here from the market. This is a purple flesh dragon fruit, got 4 mangoes and a bunch of bananas there as well. Probably won't get through all of this today, but let's see how we go. So I just ate that entire dragon fruit, and now I'm going to get stuck into some of these bananas. So that's what's left of the bananas. I think I've had about 12 of them. I'll leave the mangoes for tomorrow, I think, because it's about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Fruited out for the day, I think. Fruited out for the day, so we wanted some starches this evening. I'm just snacking on these things as well, left over from rides. This is sort of thing I bring when I'm cycle touring. These are dried apricots, these weird black looking things, and this is dried mango. So it's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and we're going to head out and find something to eat. Rice on every corner in this town. Rice is a staple. You'll see restaurants and they're called rice. The word for rice here is com, and you just see that word everywhere. So you can tell what the staple food is, and it makes a big difference in the size of the people too. They're all slim, fit and lean. Well, probably not fit, but they're slim. They're definitely slim, and all they eat is white refined rice noodles, pho, or pho, however you say it. That is just rice, it's rice noodles. So very easy to be high carb, low fat here. So this is where we come for dinner. It's a vegan place. The thing about vegan places here is quite often you get a lot of mock meat. So you just gotta look for the veggies. Nothing wrong with a bit of mock meat every now and again. You know, seitan and all that sort of stuff, but I prefer to go for the simple stuff. You can see how cheap everything is here too. $1 is about 20,000 dong. So these are like $1.50 for some of these things. So when it says fish, that's actually vegan. It's a vegan version. So you can see we just got the rice, steamed rice and veggies, bit of black pepper, bit of salt, maybe a tiny bit of oil in there too, but pretty good high carb meal there. I was still feeling a bit peckish, so I sampled something else on the menu. This isn't meat, before you ask, this isn't meat, this is like tofu and seitan and stuff like that. I didn't know that was going to be in the dish. I just ordered, it was called rice noodles with bamboo, and this is what arrived. But got a nice hunk of greens with it, some chilies and whatnot. So second course. Yeah, so I definitely didn't eat that whole second dish because it was definitely more oily than I was hoping for. The greens were good, I just sort of fished out the rice noodles, but hey, you got to experiment sometimes, and the definitely the translations are not always accurate that you get in an English menu, so it is what it is. So that's it for today's video. That last portion I ordered there, I basically just had to fish out the rice noodles from the dish because it was just too oily to really go along with. So it happens sometimes, you know, you try a new thing on the menu, and luckily it's cheap enough to do that, but it doesn't always work out. So I'd rather leave food, you know, like at that point I'd rather leave food than consume that volume of oil, and that's what it comes down to sometimes. It's a shame. I hate wasting food, but I just can't. I know my body long term cannot handle that type of oil, and if you do it once, you do it again, and so it goes on. You end up in a rhythm. But anyway, let me know if you have enjoyed this format of video. If you want to see more stuff like this, let me know. If you're interested in my travels in general and cycle touring, etc. in general, then I have another channel called Cyclist117, link in the description down below. So have a look at that if you're interested in just cycling and non-eczema related stuff. But other than that, let me know please in the comments below if you enjoyed this format, and we'll see you soon.